out in the field with Brian Weller, who is regional agronomist with Dairyland Seed. And Brian, we're sitting here late August as we're doing this. What's the conditions across the entire state of Minnesota that you cover?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff, we've experienced a little bit drier pattern here a couple weeks ago, and we had some areas that really dried down very, very fast, so that put us anywhere between a week to 2 weeks, and in some cases 3 weeks ahead of schedule. So the take-home statement on that is that we probably should be getting equipment ready to go, because we might be harvesting a little bit earlier than we normally would be.
I talked with someone who said they have a friend that farms in southern Minnesota, and they were going to go out and harvest corn, and they were going to do corn before soybeans, which is not the normal rotation, just because they tested and it's down to 17%.
Yeah, that's not going to be an unusual thing this year, because we are going to have corn that's going to be drier than what our soybeans are going to be, and you will be seeing producers that will be moving back and forth between corn and soybeans. Economically, it's the right thing to do.
Besides a nice background, why did you bring this corn up here? I know you had something you wanted to show us.
Well, Jeff, one of the things that we do want to talk about is when we're bringing in corn and we're checking corn, we want to make sure that that stalk is pretty good. Besides doing the push test and the pinch test, we want to split that stalk and see, is it nice and white, or do we have some brown in some of this stalk or some gray? If it's brown or gray, we're probably going to be looking at some stalk rots or crown rots or root rots, and that's not going to be a good thing from a standability standpoint. So we want to make sure we're out there pushing against them, checking to see where it's at. And the fields that have more of those plants, we want to schedule those a little bit earlier in the harvest season.
That, and do you also want to work with your customer to maybe look at a different variety next year for that particular field?
Jeff, we're always looking to make sure we're doing the right thing for the producers, and if they have a history of corn rootworm beetles or corn rootworm larvae attacking some of those plants, we're definitely going to want to be pushing more towards chrome products.
And that's your Dairyland Seed Spotlight with Brian Weller, regional agronomist here for Minnesota with us today.